We're all familiar with the Christmas story, but do you know the story behind the story? Well, this Advent, I'd love to invite you to join me to journey through the book of Ruth with this Advent set of devotions published by 10 of those called Finding Hope Under Bethlehem Skies. And I'd love to give you 5 reasons why you might want to join us on that journey. Reason number 1, the book of Ruth gives us a fresh angle on a familiar season. By taking us back hundreds of years before the birth of Christ, we get a fresh angle on these familiar events. Reason number 2, the story of Ruth really resonates with our world today. We've all been through a crazy 20 months, and as we open up the book of Ruth, we find a world full of sadness, tears, even death, and yet one where hope is found in the darkest of nights. Reason number 3, each day is connected to a Spotify playlist. So as well as a daily reading and a prayer and a reflection, you get a suggestion of a song to listen to help our hearts respond with praise and worship to our God. Reason number 4, by taking a little bit of Ruth every day, we get into the habit of developing those daily rhythms, perhaps maybe for the first time, of getting into God's Word. Reason number 5, by going from the story of Ruth to the story of Christ, we see how actually the whole of Scripture tells one story, the story of God's kindness to us, shown in Jesus Christ. So maybe you want to grab a copy, maybe you want to read it with a friend, maybe read it with your small group, or get your whole church reading along. If you buy in bulk, they're as cheap as £1 each. This Advent, I would love you to join me as we find hope in the darkest of nights.